領域展開。無料空所。
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this? Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Here begins the demo prologue of more ReFantazio. What we have to offer you is but a taste of the story from its beginning, but through it, your experience will mirror the full version. Should you wish it, you may carry over your save data to the full version. We thank you for expressing your curiosity about our tale of fantasy.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Spectre here, and today we're gonna be playing, I think this is pronounced Metaphor? Metaphor? I think it's Metaphor. Metaphor ReFantazio. I think I'm saying that right. I know I'm saying Metaphor right. I don't know about the whole bottom half though, but we're just gonna go with Metaphor. Alright, so we're playing Metaphor. Alright, I played Persona 5, had a lot of fun playing that. I still need to play some of the other Personas. I'm gonna get to them at some point though. You know, those games kind of long, so I kind of spaced, take time between when I play those games. You know, and then that fan between that and Final Fantasy, yeah, those games are really long. There's a lot for you to do in those games, so I kind of spaced out, you know, burst between different games. But you know, I decided to see that the demo's out, and I'm like, we'll try it out, see what it's about. So I have no idea what this story is gonna be. I'm looking forward to it though. I like the animation is clean, so I'm looking forward to see what this game has to offer. And Atlas always delivers with some banger games, so hey, let's go into it.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight. Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest? Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
You wish to know who I am? I'll tell you who I am. I am Spectro. And don't you forget it.
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
You asking me, is fantasy limited to the confines of our imagination? Would you call that powerless creation? I mean, I wouldn't say that fantasy would be limited to just your imagination. I mean, fantasy could be whatever you imagine. Well, dang, this would be imagination, huh? I mean, yeah, I suppose all fantasy originates from imagination. But then again, I guess when you decide to get creative and do unique ideas, that will also be your fantasy when you fantasize about different ways of doing things. So, I mean, in a way, I don't think it's always that's the case, so.
More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself. So, let this tale begin.
So I can choose it. Let's see, we got normal, easy for the players who want to breeze through the battles. This difficulty can be changed later on. For the players who want to focus purely on story, battles pose no threat. And what is this? Rizu? I don't even know how you pronounce that, I'm not gonna lie. High risk, high reward mode for only battle hardened players. Let's do this. When it's on hard, I had to adapt and be faster with the gameplay in a way, so it's better for me.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? How'd they get one of those?
Come on, hey, keep it moving. Hurry it up. Next one. Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife ears. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy. Hold it! Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Unless you want to get stuck like us.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
What mission?
Come on! This is no time for jokes. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back. Think we'll make it?
Wait, so we got a mission, and basically I don't even know what this mission is. That's why I asked what the mission. I don't even know what the mission is. She's talking about we can't be found. Some actions you perform and their corresponding controls are displayed at the bottom of the screen. Many matter which way to go. Tutorial. You've seen it before in the main menu.
Let's go.
Okay. Also, why did the girl wait till after the dude was dead? I mean, why did she wait so long to, you know, maybe she had a good reason. I'm not gonna be on her for it. Maybe she didn't. What? Yeah.
Watch out!
Especially didn't watch out and didn't notice this yet. I hope it did. These face IDs move Glacia senses in the environment. When you see an enemy you never confronted before, shows the unknown, prepare as best as you can.
Okay.
Am I supposed to like dodge everything or?
Yikes! I think we're in a little over our heads.
You telling me? Where's our goal at? Over here? I mean, what is this, bro? Let me fight. Nah. Ouch. Oh snap. Oh snap. Shit. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. I should have learned how to heal. I should have learned how to heal. God damn it. Okay. Alright.
Will your tale end here?
Nah, it ain't gonna end here, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I just fought that thing. I did not think it was gonna do that much damage to me.
Okay.
Alright, I learned from my mistakes, guys. I did not fight any of these creatures. Wait, what does this do? What is this, what is it, Randium? I want to say memorial, but it's not how you pronounce it. It's like Randium. Random? I think it's how you're supposed to say it. Random. Oh, is it Memorium? I don't know how you say that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I think you fucked that up like 50 times already. Alright, so I guess I need to dodge these because I'm not beating them, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not beating them. I tried to beat it a while ago. It's like she told me to pull enemies to hit for high ground. Just follow the cliff. Just follow the cliff on your right. I'm alright.
Hurry!
There is no cliff on my right.
They found us. Get ready, everyone.
There is no cliff on my right. What are you talking about? Oh, up there. Can he sprint a little bit faster? Yeah, we are definitely not fighting that. Avoid that at all costs. That looks dangerous. What the fuck? That looks real dangerous. As much as I love to fight, that thing hit me one time, did so much damage. I'm not trying that again.
Look. Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives?
Girl, if you know, just explain the mission, please. Like, what the fuck? I don't know what the goddamn mission is. You keep talking about this mission, and I have no idea. What are we doing? Honestly, we're stuck in the desert. We just got robbed at gunpoint. Well, sort of point, and in magic point, but still, you get the point. Anyways, we don't know what the mission is. I don't know what the mission. You know what the mission is. You don't want to tell me what the mission is. You keep asking me what the mission is. It's really getting annoying. All right, I just tell me what the mission is. That's all I want to know, so I don't feel so lost. I just want to be included in the group.
First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Right.
Okay, thanks for telling the mission. Even though I was just crying about not knowing the mission a while ago, but you know, it's all in the past now. As though music is playing directly in my mind to affect Iglesias' magic.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier. Look! Over there! Let's go. Got a sec?
Alright, so reach the landmark, stay out of sight. Got you. I would love to get whatever that's glowing over there. It looks like worthwhile. That's a lot of goddamn enemies though. Wait, I can avoid them? Oh, that's great. What is this though?
I don't like this.
I don't sweat it. I got this.
Great find. Keep it.
As long as we keep going this direction, you gotta worry about running into anything. I'm not fighting anything. If I can't fight it by itself, I'm not fighting it. That's two? No, that's way down. It's like they're coming in a whole pack. I just tried to fight a while ago, guys, and I died. What?
Not good. Run for it.
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. story of fantasy. May this faded world be painted anew.
Whoa, just look!
Whoa.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead!
Yeah!
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
careful!
Hurry!
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid! Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only elder here, in the whole city even. The capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Clamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
Huh.
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt His Highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Hey, are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, Getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers. So?
Like, first I wanted to look him at if you're unsure what to do. First triangle. I been calling her Glacia the whole time. The whole time her name was Galcia, I think. Or is it is it Galisa? Maybe it's Galisa, I think. I think. As I always had a good idea, so she thinks. Tell yourself, and the safe everything in town, you like to save progress.
Whatever will I do?
Be helpful. Alright, so
Whatever will I do?
I suppose so. Alright, let's get this understood. The prince is still alive. I thought he was dead. They say he was assassinated, but I thought he was dead, so I didn't think he was alive, honestly. And also the whole king situation. There's no way everybody in the royal capital is that stupid, right? There's no way, right? Like, if nobody else can reach the king's chambers, why was there no guard there? There's no guard to protect the king at all. It was just easy for somebody to get up in there and just straight up murder. That could be easily been a traitor amongst them who could easily just did what they just did. Like, the fact that nobody ain't kind of suspecting that. And then the one guy was like, well, who's gonna succeed the throne? Well, he's well quick to say that now, huh? I mean, everybody else trying to figure out the assassination and murder, but the one guy is just coming up and yeah. I don't know though. I don't know what the relationship is. Maybe they got a lot of trust in him, so having a lot of trust in somebody like that. I don't know if he might be Luis. Now think about it. I can't even. The blonde hair dude. He might be the guy named Luis. And if he is, then I guess he's well respected in the kingdom. So I guess nobody would ever suspect him or something like that.
Ugh, come off it.
Oh yeah, okay, you're right. That clear. The elder wield devilish magic that defies the teachings of saintism. She says, if you were so magical, I doubt you have a hard time. She's aggravating. It's not costing. Oh, I guess the senator looked for his people are like the eyes, I guess. So the church is probably the place with the most power here, obviously. Man, this place looks great. This game looks amazing. Whoa. Can I not go down this way?
Hey!
I bet this is we saw the gallows and those beggars. Let's not go down there for a good reason. I didn't even know that's where we came from, honestly. The Magic Association?
This place.
So this shot sells igniters. One of those going to show a hand. Too bad we can't afford it. Now we're broke? Why am I not surprised that we're broke? A luxurious inn.
Whoa.
Alright. Everybody out here just chatting it up. I like how the words are just popping up.
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
What's a magic igniter?
See? There's a couple in the window. Like an instrument plays a tune, an igniter casts magic. Pretty hard to come by out in the countryside. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city?
Oh, hello, mamas. What's your name? She is fine and divine. Okay, boy, I see you. You got them all here, huh? Might only stick around the city a little bit longer before we hit that recruitment city, you know?
Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
The royal scepter?
You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead, with no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution, then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Let's head there.
I mean, yeah, no. Alright. I'm glad she decided to give me her fair warnings. Can I go in there?
This place.
I guess not. But she really just pop out of nowhere though. She just gave me the warning and it's like...
Here? You little bastard, you.
Huh? How long would it take? I can't help but notice we passed the recruitment center back there. I bet I can register for army faster than this carriage can exit the city, so... Oh.
If I may.
Royal Finn approaching. Foot traffic is all-time high. Alright. Well, I mean, obviously, it seems like the entire city's in a tense situation. The king's dead. You would think they had more security around the king, but you know, no. Like I said, I don't know the full situation, but that's just my take on it from what I've seen so far. So you guys really want me to go to the whatchamacallit? Alright, I'm gonna go there, guys. Don't worry, I'm just kind of looking around a bit.
Let's not.
Yeesh. I can't even explore the way I want. Well, this is a demo, so I'm not ready to get too much out of it. But this is really great looking game, though. Well, not just great, it's honestly magnificent the way that everything's so detailed. I like the art style. This is like a church.
Grant me guidance. Close your brain.
Whoa.
Okay, I've seen a lot of locations here which we can pull up on.
Leave it out, mate.
well, I was hoping that we blend in with the crowd and no one would have to notice that you're an elder. But the people here have sharp eyes, and I thought, I mean, yeah, the girl just came out the shot straight up. It's like, you shouldn't even be here because the elders are just like, I'm assuming they've been labeled as heretics by the church, and now that's why everybody's kind of like on their case and saying, oh, he shouldn't be here. And my thing is, though, if he's easily identifiable by his eyes, I'm assuming that's what it is that's definitely telling people why these elders, why not wear glasses, man? You knew you had to go undercover when you came here. Why would you just come here and not try to hide your identity? Or maybe he just wasn't aware of the tense situation, considering that the king just died and the situation going on now. But then again, I imagine that this whole thing about elders not being allowed into what's this, like the capital, I imagine that's probably always been a rule. So they don't want to draw attention by hiding your tribe. Is only gonna make it worse. People insult you, do your best. Oh, he's saying, but it's time for the second mission, and the recruitment center where you're looking for should be just ahead. Alright, so I guess she's saying hiding it would have made it worse. That's true. I guess if you wear sunglasses, I guess it wouldn't make them stand out more.
Really now?
And then listening bloody hell was next. I want to be when being such a story of Luz was in power. Yeesh, yeesh, yeesh. Seems like everybody better take all the help they can get. That's what it sounds to me. All that yapping, like you're so much greater. Who was down here? Alright, fine. Well, let me take a look around a bit. I heard his majesty being killed. I called it in my ears. But he was a man indifferent to festivities. He's definitely will not cause any disruptions as long as his eminence was his sword set to feed. What the fuck? What kind of name is that? Fording. This oh no, I think he's supposed to say his eminence is sanctified. Oh no, sanctifex? I think it's like sanctifex. Fording. This country will be safe. Alright. Where should we go now? So, oh, got everything over here. Can we jump? Can't jump.
That's wrong, though.
Oh, I can't spread. Alright, don't worry, don't sweat it.
That's wrong, though.
Don't sweat it, gal. Galicia. I don't know, I gotta come up with a nickname. I don't know if I want to call you Gal or Alicia. I think Alicia would be a good nickname for you.
That's wrong, though.
Oh man, alright, fine. We'll go to the recruitment center. I just want this for a bit. Obviously, they're not gonna let me do that.
Beg pardon? Dear me. That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead. Okay, you got this.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up. An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those. So, what brings you to enlist?
I need the money.
Pragmatic, if nothing else. But I suppose a vagrant like you could use the work. So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
I've got a sharp mind.
Yes, you and every unschooled troglodyte. Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate. You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sighting, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next!
Well, I'm in the game. I got it listed. Even though the recruiter is pretty much an asshole, but you know.
Look at that.
Yeah, there's a lot of wanted posters. What you looking at? They said try don't matter in army, but they'll probably put at the front. Me up front is meet sure not that I find a better word, which I could Sir Count Lewis. His army is built on merit, so even a stand a chance. All right, well, let's work on that self-esteem first, buddy. Pretty sure they'll put you in the army. You'll be a great soldier. See what everybody else has to say.
Whatever.
Are you listening to? Well, not much of a choice. You don't have money or a job. Breathe makes the world go round. That's what it were. You want to magic igniter? Join the queue, cause that's all gonna get you chewed out. Blast it! I came to the list cause I heard you can make a quick reeve here, but it really make you work alongside creepy elder. I can deal with, but elder are ominous. That's no scriptures. That's where guess you can't spare that. Alright. You know, I'm done talking to people. God damn it. See what this guy got to say. As well, the last thought about me. And so, or was it something you need? Is this charge? I am a noble. This is a countryside son of a lord. My family is under consequence. Well, let's just say I have my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom, foolish or not. Huh. Well, guess what I'm about to do? I'm about to cut in line. You guys can't do anything about that. Hunters, things here. Oh, yeah, alright, bro. Oh, you stand here and join the queue. Alright, can I not like go outside or something? Oh, I can if I want to. Alright, ain't no point though. But then again, I wonder what. Okay, this is what the recruiters were like doing the interviews and stuff. And he's paying name. Kind of seems like a jerk. And for the sake of the mission, just put up in for a while. He dropped one, get to see anyone swearing in the line. I see there's multiple doors here though. Are they all leading outside? Oh, the soldier course, no resting soldiers. That's right. I figure I can like sprint, right?
All right then.
All right. For new crews that get passionate voices needed to experience battlefield. All right, let me get in line then. I've seen everything there is to see here. I wonder if I go outside, something changed though. Would it let me go outside? I don't know if it'll let me go outside. Damn, they ain't gonna let me go outside. All right, let's go.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What do they call them? Something like,
Next! Another Clamar. Wait, no. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
brute force and crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousant strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
I had it handled. You didn't need to butt in.
I saw injustice, and so I spoke up. I don't think that's unreasonable. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter. These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving. And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger, and as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, The charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey. You awake?
Yeah, I'm awake.
Sorry to bug you. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep.
Something just popped into my mind, and I don't want to interrupt while we're in the middle of a cutscene. I normally don't do this at all, rarely, hardly. But honestly, it just kind of occurred to me the fact that nobody actually acknowledges her existence. She's like kind of always by his side, you know, on his shoulder. Can no one not see her but him? I mean, I don't think that's the case, but I just didn't see nobody really acknowledge her being there. So I'm just wondering, can they see her or not, or like can she just erase her presence from them? I don't know. I just kind of curious about that one though.
I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still, when you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
That's just how it is.
Well, I don't think that should be how it is. Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
I'd rather not think about it.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. I'll drop it. The prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
What book?
Oh, I don't know. The one lying right there that you're always carrying around? Good thing those bandits weren't much for reading, huh? Thanks. It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. I see. No magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy, but it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.